How's it going? Welcome to Infinity Highway. Greetings from the Stockton area. Here in California, we're running up I-5 northbound right now. And yeah, we are back. We are back from a long break. A long staycation. Ended up being, about 2.5 weeks long. Originally it was just going to be a 2-weeker, but we had some issues with the truck not being ready. I'll get into that in a minute. So today is Thursday, June 30th, 2022, 6:55 in the PM. 84 degrees out here in Stockton. And we're running up here to Lodi to go get some fuel and then get our asses as far out of town as we can for as late in the day as it is. But yeah, so originally we were going to come back last Sunday night, I think was the plan, and start work on Monday, but the boss brought the truck into a couple mechanics and he ended up replacing the clutch and having the air compressor replaced also, because something was malfunctioning and the truck was just continually overpressurizing. And basically, so it would sneeze like every 30 seconds. So we had those things done. They took a few days longer than expected. So we actually just came back last night and made a delivery out in Hayward this morning in one of his other trucks, truck 718, which is an automatic. It's a Freightliner Cascadia. It's got a DD15 in it, but it's an automatic, and it's just really weird. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right at all. So I'm extremely pleased to be back at 722 right now. But yeah, we made our delivery out there in Hayward this morning at 5 a.m. and the ETA for the truck being ready was for 1 p.m. today. So being that we were out in Hayward, he had me go pick up a load in South San Francisco. And then meet him out here in Stockton. And that was a long 80-mile drive. It took us about 3 hours to make 80 miles just because the afternoon commute headed eastbound, just brutal traffic the whole way. So we went and swapped trucks, and this load that we picked up in San Francisco that we're hauling right now, it's about a 44,000 pounder, and it is headed to Brooklyn, New York. So we are literally and actually running coast to coast on this one. I actually do not have a mileage for you yet, but we'll plug in our destination out there in Brooklyn as soon as we fuel up here in Lodi, and whatever that is, we'll add about 90 miles to it. It's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000, give or take. Yeah, so yeah, just a long break, and I'll tell you what, I don't know. Whereas normally I'm typically pretty motivated to come back to work after a break, you know, after a 4 or a 5 or a 7-day break. I wasn't very motivated to come back to work. I was honestly I'm really kind of enjoying just being above and hanging out around home. We didn't do a whole heck of a lot while we were there. It's not like we really went anywhere. I mean, we got a few things done that I needed to get done, and some work at the house. I have a pond that I built a few years ago, and you know, it's like whenever I come home, I gotta maintain that, scoop algae out, clean the water and stuff like that. Make sure I got 3 turtles, a few koi fish, some goldfish and stuff in there, some minnows and whatnot. So basically tend to that while I'm at home, do some yard work. So yeah, anyways, that's the deal. Yep, I don't know about these automatic trucks. Honestly, it just doesn't feel right to me. It's a weird experience having the truck shift for you. Like it was set in economy mode, so it was shifting at odd times. Before I'd really gotten enough RPM to shift up in the next gear and maintain power, especially like getting on the freeway. It was like shifting, and it's a 12-speed automatic. And I mean, it would have me in 12th gear at 40 miles an hour trying to get on the freeway. And, you know, I got 44,000 pounds in the trailer, and it was just like bogging down. And I got my foot to the floor, and it's not downshifting or nothing. It's just a weird thing. I can't say that I like them. I really don't. Some people love them. You know. It just doesn't feel right having the truck decide when it's going to shift.
Is 1 mile. Take exit 485 on the right to California 12, then take the first right.
But anyways, that's behind us, fortunately. Fortunately, this truck was ready, because really what I was not looking forward to was hearing that this truck isn't going to be ready for another week, and you know, we really need to get some loads done. And yeah, what I didn't want to hear, the main thing I didn't want to hear, was that I was going to be stuck and forced into driving that automatic for a couple weeks. I really didn't want to be in that position, and so fortunately, this one is.
Take exit 485 on the right to California 12, then take the first right. Turn right on California 12, then take the first right.
Yeah, and I can really feel a difference.
Turn right on North Thornton Road.
A new clutch in this truck. It shifts so much smoother. It's amazing. I guess the mechanic told the boss that the clutch was about 70% gone. So that all makes sense.
Arriving at Sinclair Fuel on the right.
That's right, Sheila D. Okie doke, we're here. I got to fuel up. We'll see you in a little bit. Or maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Anyways, see you in a bit. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. Good morning. From, oh boy, little dust devil popping up there. From Nevada State, over here at the junction.
Take the ramp on the right to I-80 East toward Lovelock.
Thank you, Sheila D. Between I-80 and Highway 95. Mile marker, exit 83, I think. One of my preferred rest areas on this section of I-80 in Nevada. Actually, it's probably one of it's more one of Max's preferred stopping areas, because he gets to get out and go run around in the sagebrush, tumbleweed. So if anything, we stop there more for him than for anybody else. Nope, I gotta go. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, and we're back. His boss calling me, doing his daily check-in. Anyway, it's Max and the sagebrush. He loves it. So we got now, geez, man, holy smokies, July 1st, Friday, 11 o'clock in the a.m., 86 degrees. It's not too toasty out here in Nevada quite yet. And as I was mentioning yesterday, I was guessing our grand total mileage at about 3,000, and that's about exactly what it is. It's just like a little bit over 3,000 miles, but maybe like 3,010 when I add the miles that we did from South San Francisco out to Lodi. I think when I plugged in the address out there in Brooklyn, it said 2,920-ish, something like that. So add 90 miles to that. As I speak, we got 2,657 remaining. As we pass the Pershing County line, cross over to Pershing County. So yeah, anyways, yeah, just kind of a dry drive through the desert today. We're gonna try to make it out to well, somewhere out in Wyoming. If we make it out past Cheyenne, that would be a pretty good day, I think. So we're just gonna hammer down 75 miles an hour and see where we wind up after 11 hours of driving. So anyways, that's that for now. We'll talk to y'all later. Say a rainbow. I guess you can't really call it a rainbow, but I mean, it's colored like the rainbow. Welcome to Park City, Utah. A beautiful Park City, Utah. It's gorgeous out here right now. 76 degrees. Kind of cool compared to the Salt Lake City side of the hill, which was whopping 98 degrees. It was a pretty warm day all the way from Wells, Nevada. It started getting kind of hot outside in the 90s. Got a little bit warmer as we made our way into Utah, out across Bonneville Salt Flats. And now it's just kind of a pretty day out here with the sun getting ready to set behind us in the west there. It is now 8:30 in the p.m. Elevation about 6,300 feet. Yeah, very pretty out. It's almost kind of looks like there ought to be some thunderstorms, and showers in our in the windshield here. It looks like it ought to be. I don't know that we'll get any, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings too much if we did find ourselves in a little bit of rain. Honestly, kind of nice, kind of relief, I guess, from the dryness outside. I guess I don't know about by the time we get out there to the East Coast, but from what I understand, they've been getting hammered for the last. Well, yeah, it was probably a few days ago when I heard it on the news that they were getting hammered. I don't know if it's been continuing or what, but it was pretty wet out there at least a few days ago. We'll see what we get by the time we get out there. Did make ourselves a pit stop back into Willa. Topped off the tanks and grabbed some stuff for dinner. Grabbed a case of water, which we desperately needed. I was running pretty low on water for the dog. But I got myself a pretty good looking dinner for the night too. It's meatloaf, mixed vegetables, and mashed potatoes and gravy, and it looks delicious. Of course, I have a few hours that I have to wait to eat it. My mouth is, as I'm sitting here talking about it, my mouth have 4 hours left on our shift. So yeah, it's gonna be a few hours before I get a chance to devour it. Still not quite sure where we're going to be stopping for the night, but I know this much: it will not be anywhere near Cheyenne. I don't know. Is that what I said earlier? I think that's what I said earlier. I was hoping that we could make Cheyenne, maybe a little bit east of Cheyenne, but that's just not even. That's not even remotely a possibility with the 4 hours that we still have. We're not even going to make it out to Laramie. Which is too bad because when possible, I do like to stop in Laramie. Like, I mean, we usually stop in Laramie whether we need to or not. But it is it's a good place to stop and sleep for the night, camp out for the night. They got nice showers. They got good food usually, really good food. Get stuffed behind this Werner truck. That he's going exceptionally slow, but he's a brake tapper, and I don't like being behind brake tappers. Because you're never sure when they tap their brakes how hard they're tapping their brakes, how hard they might end up tapping their brakes. It's just kind of one of those things. Not sure what the name of this gorge is right here. I've been through it enough times. I ought to know. It's pretty nice looking. It's a nice rest area they have over here on the left as we go go by right now. Truck's not allowed over there. But they got a road that goes up behind the hill there. Of course, I don't know what they got back behind there, but they'll drive back up in there. It's kind of cool looking. And this is a 55-mile-an-hour zone for trucks as you go through this gorge. It's lit. I mean, it could be a little bit faster, honestly, but I don't know. Some of the corners in here are a little bit tight. There goes that rainbow again. Rain stick. Looks like some precip. Kind of cool. So, yeah, as we're getting ready to come into the one ship valley, I'm going to put you back down. Say goodnight until sometime tomorrow. So, we will see you then. And off we go. Good morning. Greetings from Rock
Continue on the road.
Springs Rest Area over here in Wyoming. Gotta say goodbye to the prairie dogs. Max said his final goodbyes. Pretty cute little buggers. They're out there playing around, wrestling with each other. Goofing off, just being prairie dogs. Kind of funny. All the young ones were out there like wrestling. It's kind of cute, you know. It's funny how across the board in the natural world, well, let's just say this, the world of life, whether it be man or animal, young life is always just wants to play, you know. It's a funny thing. It just likes to have fun, you know. And then you get the old farts out there, and they're just out there chattering. Every time they see something that makes them nervous, they're just out there chattering. Like, hey, all you kids better get back underground. We got a dog walking around here with some dude. And that's exactly what they did, too. They're just out there chattering. Like an alarm system. So all the youngsters go back in their holes. Wait for the old folks to start yapping. Stop yapping. And then they figure it's clear, come back out, and then they do. So, what do we got today? Saturday, July 2nd. Time is 9:42 in the a.m. Mountain. 71 degrees outside. A little bit cloudy, as you can see, so it's kind of nice, kind of cool. And we did 686 miles yesterday, which means we have remaining 1,990 to go. Not too bad. Another basically three full days to go. So we got about 160 miles to go out to Laramie, to the petrol stopping center, and I figure it's about 2.5 hours to drive, and we'll probably stop in over there and see what they got in the way of food. Hopefully they got something breakfast-like. Of course, it'll be just about noon by the time we get in there, but we'll see what they have. I don't know, we could stop at TA up here in Rollins, but I'd kind of rather just get some miles in and just take what we get when we get there, I guess. So yeah, that's about that for now. I'm gonna sit back and finish off my coffee here, wake up a bit more, and we will see you a little bit later on today. See you in a bit. And we're back. Hello, good morning. Greetings from Omaha, Nebraska. It is Sunday, July 3rd, almost the 4th. 11:27 in the a.m. 77 cloudy and humid degrees outside. It's actually his skin kind of humid.
In 1 mile, keep left to I-80 East.
We have descended to an elevation of only about 1,200 feet. And as we just got underway about half an hour ago,
Be in any of the 3 left lanes.
we left ourselves with 1,200 and, well, as I speak, 1,284 miles to go out to Brooklyn.
Continue on I-80.
So still a little bit of work cut out for us here. We should be able to, well, the plan is, the tentative plan as it stands right now is we'll try to knock out, close as we can to 700 miles today. I think we did 700, or no, we did 670 some odd miles yesterday. Not a bad day, not a great day, just a regular kind of day. So whatever, we'll try to match as close to that as possible, maybe like 650 or something like that. And tomorrow being the 4th, honestly, I can imagine that the 4th of July in New York City would probably be pretty exciting. I'd imagine there's probably going to be quite a bit of fireworks going on out there. I mean, right? It's New York, Statue of Liberty, yada, yada, yada. So that would probably be pretty cool to watch the fireworks in New York City tomorrow night. But the problem is there's just not a whole heck of a lot of places to park out there. So, point being is that between today and tomorrow, we're probably not going to make it all the way out to New York State. We might just stop someplace in Pennsylvania tomorrow evening. But that's tomorrow evening. And then we'll either wrap this video up today or wrap it up tomorrow and do a separate segment video for our arrival in Brooklyn on Wednesday. No, I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream into Brooklyn, but I don't know. I've never done a live stream before. We'll see. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Welcome to Iowa. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I thought we still had another mile to go.
In 1 mile, keep left to I-80 East.
It's Council Bluffs, Iowa, by the way.
All you drivers out there working today, we appreciate what you do, guys. Be careful, keep the road side down. Emergency road, like Jordan said, I'll see you.
Well, that was cool.
Well, you know, I just like the light, put it on there with your way over, right?
The guy on ham radio all the way out of Georgia, it sounds like. Yeah, that's right. I mean,
All right, my friend. Well, you sound good too. Sound like you're sitting over here in the shack with me. You and the family dancing. Stay well, enjoy the weekend. But it's only later. I'll see you.
yeah, long 3-day weekend for most people. Makes for a nice light traffic driving weekend for us who are driving. It really does. Of course, the same won't be said for tomorrow, or well, not tomorrow, Tuesday, I guess. Tuesday will be, yeah, busy, but should be nice today and tomorrow. All right, anyways, gotta go. We'll see y'all later. All right. Let's get this show on the road. This freaking dog. Welcome to Walcott, Iowa. Over here at the Iowa 80 truck stop, the world's largest truck stop, something like that. They are getting ready for their annual jamboree out here. Looks like too. Said 14th through the 16th. It's jamboree weekend. Max and I just pulled in over here to go shake a leg, so to speak. Actually, we pulled in to take a shower, to get a shower. And this frickin' dog. We ran over there after I got my shower, we went and parked over there next to that big grassy field, and there's this guy out there with a Doberman Pinscher, and his dog and my dog, of course, are both unaltered. Both of them had their balls. And fortunately, because I was out there with Max off the leash, he had his dog off the leash. Fortunately, both of our dogs are friendly. They're more friendly than they are aggressive. Actually, like in the case of my dog is aggressively friendly. So that wasn't a problem.
Mile. Turn left on I-80 East.
At all. But the problem is that being an unaltered dog, and my dog being just kind of a puppy, his dog was like 3, so still essentially a puppy. And my dog is more puppy at 1.5. Max
Turn
marked
left on I-80 East.
Max marked him, and I don't mean the dog. I mean the guy with the Doberman Pinscher. Max was like, he has a thing where he likes to, go up underneath your legs as you're standing, and just out of, a territorial sense of things, I guess, he peed on the guy's leg twice. He didn't do it once, he did it twice. And I was like, all right, we gotta go, man. I'll buy you a shower. He's like, that's all right, don't worry about it. He's like, I got some wipes in the truck, no big deal. I was like, damn, man, this is a freaking dog.
In 5 miles, take exit 290 on the right to I-280 East.
So it is now 5:30 and 90 degrees outside. Boy, we are really whiz-banging along here about 64 miles an hour. I don't know what's going on. Now we're behind this cab over here. We got about 2.5 miles up to our exit. We're going to be taking the 280 bypass down to Moline. Kind of trying to be patient here with them. Yeah, the Iowa 80 annual Truckers Jamboree coming up. Actually, it was just the right timing last year when it was going on. We were in town and we stopped in. We were hauling a load, so we didn't.
In 1¼ miles, take exit 290 on the right to I-280 East.
We didn't spend a whole lot of time hanging out over there, but nonetheless, we spent probably half an hour walking through, and I did video it. I did some recording, and you know, I'm probably not the best at recording a truck show. I mean, I'm not. But in any event, you know, I think I got 20 or 30 minutes worth of walking through over there. It's on my playlist if you haven't seen it. Just search Iowa 80 Truckers Jamboree
on the right to I-280 East.
2021. You'll find it. You know, and you never know. I mean, we actually, I mean, if the boss, when he sends me back west out of off the East Coast, draws a load for me that takes me down the I-80, we very well might just end up might just end up going by there when it's when they're doing their show again. I mean, it's possible. There's this cab over. Man, that's an old school truck right there. It's like a Freightliner. KW. All right, anyways, gotta let you go. We'll see, I think tamale. Yes, we will see a tamale. Have a good night. Boy, what a messy windshield, huh? Jeez Louise.
In 400 feet, turn right on I-80.
So, off we go. Good morning once again.
Turn right on I-80.
Welcome to Indiana. here near Laporte.
Continue on I-88. Continue on the current road.
Oh, yeah. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. By the way. So, yeah, July 4th it is. Time is 9:52 in the a.m. We're getting underway a little bit late today. Well, later than I had planned when we pulled off last night. Pretty damn warm, 87 degrees outside, a little bit overcast. And we got 748 miles to go on Brooklyn. We did less miles yesterday than I was planning to, and we got up a little bit later this morning than I was planning to, but it's kind of neither here or there. I mean, the boss was the one that actually told me when I got underway with this load. He says, take your time getting out there. There's no set delivery appointment. You know, it's a holiday weekend, just take it easy. So, yeah, we took it easy yesterday. I think we only did 8.5 hours worth of driving yesterday, equaled totaled 562 miles. So, and we pulled off at like 9:30 last night. I was gonna get underway by 7 a.m. and then 4 a.m. rolled around and I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep. And by the time I did get back to sleep, it was the time that I was gonna be getting up, and I was like, you know what, hell with it. I'll just stay in bed for another hour and a half or something like that, which I did. And so here we are. As late as it is now, getting underway, but in any event, the dispatch for this load called for July 5th delivery. But I don't even think the boss is expecting me to deliver it on the 5th, which is tomorrow. Right? For whatever reason. I mean, it very well could be that where we're delivering may not be open tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, tomorrow's not the 4th, today's the 4th, but, who knows? I'm sure it probably is. I'm just looking for any justification as to leaving late this morning. But it doesn't matter because we only have about 12.5 hours of drive to get out there, and that's a full shift today and like a couple hours of driving tomorrow at most. No big deal. We will be arriving tomorrow. coffee in me, try to wake up a little bit. We will see you later on today, probably out in Pennsylvania, I'm guessing. I think we won't bother you until then. We won't bother you through Ohio. There's not a whole heck of a lot to see through Ohio, really. If there is, I'll bring you back in. But otherwise, we will see you, in Pennsylvania. See you in a bit. All right, and we're back. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Still I-80 eastbound. We passed mile marker 53/6 here. Currently going through Knox, Pennsylvania, as in Fort Knox. Time is 5:40 in the p.m. 85 degrees outside. Elevation about 1,400 feet. Give or take a couple hundred at a time. We run our way through the mountains here. And we got ourselves only about 350 miles still remaining out of Brooklyn. So yeah, anyways, this is going to be our last segment for this here video, I figure. We will run another few minutes here and call it a wrap here in Pennsylvania, and then tomorrow morning when we get up and get underway and head into Brooklyn, we will pick up again with a new video that will take us into Brooklyn and see what we get as far as that goes, as far as our delivery goes and traffic and all that good stuff. Not quite sure where we're going to stop for the night, but we're going to get as close as we can. We got 5 hours of drive left available for the day. So we should get within 150 miles or so. Maybe, probably less. Maybe within 100 miles. That would be nice. That would be optimal. So yeah, as you're watching this, I trust and hope you all had a pleasant Independence Day. Didn't get into any trouble. Maintained your independence, I guess. Didn't get busted for anything. That would be good. And yeah, I figured maybe I would just add a few comments, being that it's Independence Day. And I know we love it. It's a great reason to go out and tie one on, catch a good buzz, blow some money on some fireworks, have some barbecue, and have some fun. But I think at times we all need a reminder of just what it's really all about, this whole independence thing, which is, well, to be without dependence on anything or anyone, right? So it's very much a personal thing, right? Independence is a personal thing. But when one gives up their own independence, it can infringe on others' independence as well, can't it? But I figured I'd just go ahead and drop a reminder here, because I think we all need a reminder from time to time, just really what it's all about. And given that the times are what they are, and there's so much uncertainty with what's going on with government around the world, right? The New World Order is coming into effect. Global communism, fascism, all this stuff. I think it's a good day to just remind ourselves how government came into being, right? Because government obviously did not create man. You want to say God created man, you want to say the nature created man, man is an accident, whatever you want to say, God, we'll just say for lack of a better word, created man. And then man created government, right? Government didn't create man. Point being is that at all times, whether you remember it or not, and the idea is that you don't remember it, there is an agenda out there to cause you to forget that man created government, and therefore man is and always has been the authority over government, right? Now herein lies the question. Why did man create government? Why? What for? Well, the agenda is to make you believe that man created government to keep you protected physically and safe at all times, which is impossible. Government can't do that. That's not what it was created for originally. Government was created originally to protect and preserve your natural, inherent, self-evident, and unalienable rights to life, to anything and everything that provides you with your right to life, which is inherent, it's natural, it's God-given, it's given to you by your Creator. So no one can ever take it away from you, right? They want you to believe that government has granted you rights, which is bullshit. Government was created to protect your rights from those who wish to take them from you by making you forget that you have them and that they are yours forever. No one can ever actually take them from you without your consent. It's a mental thing. It's a mental prison that they want to put you in by making you believe that, well, we gave you the rights to all these kinds of things, and therefore, it's that we gave them to you, we get to take them away at times, and this and that, and it's all bullshit, right? We created government to protect and preserve our rights from those who wish to take them from us, because there are those in the world that wish to take them from us. It's like your right to breathe. You have a right to breathe. It's inherent, it's natural, it's unalienable, it's self-evident. If somebody wants to take away your right to breathe, they're going to cause you to die, right? So you have a right now, if somebody wants to do that to you, now you have a right to defend yourself by any force means necessary to defend your life, right? They don't want you to think that way. So it's just, like I said, a reminder. Government was never created to regulate you, to tell you what you can and can't do, to tell you that you have to wear a seatbelt, to tell you that you have to wear a helmet, or if you don't, they're going to fine you. They're going to take from you. They're going to take your money. They're going to take your sustenance from you. They were never created to give you permission to do anything, like fishing. A government that's gonna somehow provide you, a natural being of the earth and of God, try and give you permission to fish, to sustain, to life sustenance, right? You have a right to food, just like you have a right to air. If without food, you die, right? But they want to, but I mean, and this is a long, ongoing thing, right? This has been in effect for, I got my theories about it. I think things took a turn for the worse when Abraham Lincoln came in. I know everybody loves him. Everybody thinks he was great. Oh, Emancipation Proclamation, no, that guy was a fucking tyrant. That's my take on it. And I think that things have been fucked up ever since that guy, because he was a bar certified attorney. the first United States president that was a bar certified attorney, which is a European thing. You know, the bar is it's a thing from the crown, the court of the crown, whatever you call it, the crown's court. Anyways, I think things have been fucked up since 1880s in this country. They've been working on this for that long to get people to forget who they are, what they are, you know, where they come from, what their rights are, who you know, who gives them rights, you know, all that kind of stuff. And here we are, kind of watching the world turn to shit quick now. And, right? It's very progressive. So, anyways, yeah, just a reminder. Government wasn't created to regulate you and your business and give you licensure for licenseship and give you permissions and tell you, you know, when and where and what you can do and say and think, whether what you can and can't do with your body. I mean, here we are talking about abortion stuff, you know, and, you know, I don't have a dog in that fight necessarily. I don't think it's something that should be taken very lightly at all, but I absolutely believe that each individual's got to choose for themselves. I mean, absolutely, you know. I'm not going to tell somebody they can and can't do anything, because then I'm no better than the freaking government is right now, right? You know, but we got stuff like that going on, and what I see is an agenda to pervert and invert the natural order and the natural law of all things. The natural law, to invert and pervert the natural law and the natural order of all things. And there's no doubt about it in my mind. There is an agenda to do that. And for whatever the reason being, I don't know. But I think it's, you know, has a lot to do with psychology. I really do. I think it's a psychological tactic that's being used on the masses. So, anyways, as I said, once again, just a reminder. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to stand on a podium or any of that kind of stuff. I don't know everything. I know that much. I know for damn sure. You know, just how much I don't know. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents on about it. You know, it's Independence Day for July. So, anyways, that's it. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for watching Infinity Highway. Stay tuned. We will see you on the next one as we make our way into Brooklyn for delivery. So, anyways, yep, that's it. Take care. See y'all somewhere down the road. Bye.
Here and kills us all if they could, because they don't see Bernie and I much different. We're Americans in their eyes. So we've got a broken border.
Hang
we
on.
need to fix it.
One more time.
This defund the police effort. Their eyes. So we've got a broken border. We need to fix it.
Right.
Paying almost $800 a day to pay for an illegal immigrant child in U.S. custody. It's breaking the bank, and it's just a matter of time till some terrorist comes over here and kills us all if they could, because they don't see Bernie and I much different. We're Americans in their eyes. So we've got a broken border.
Wow.
We need to fix it. Crime is rampant.
We're Americans in their eyes. So what he's saying is they're not Americans.